tracking the forecast for us this evening.
Yeah, we've been looking at what the observations were at the time that this plane took off. And we also want to paint the picture and kind of give you the logistics here. The plane did take off from the Northeast Philadelphia Airport, which is 3.5 miles roughly from the crash site here. So you can see it's 3.5 to 4 miles, which means we already know that the plane was in the air less than 1 minute before it came crashing down here. So we also like to look at what were the observations at the time. Of course, we know that it was raining most of the day. It was cloudy. We like to look at some of the visibility reported to the airport. This was the latest observation taken before the crash, which was about 10 minutes before. And the observation was visibility was down to 6 miles. And typically when we see dangerous levels of low visibility, you have those levels closer to 1/4 of a mile. So again, this was not incredibly dangerous, but yes, the visibility was decreased. Our wind speeds, we did not have a wind advisory. We did not have wind gusts upwards of 40, 50 miles per hour. Today, our wind speeds were sustained out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour. The strongest wind gust we saw today was around 20 to 25 miles per hour here. We still have rain coming down actively at this time. We are just about to see the clearing edge of some of this moisture. It will continue to track off the coast. We have probably another hour or two left of these light rain showers coming down here. We have been watching the low clouds throughout most of the day, which does make it a bit more difficult to see, to take off, to land planes, especially small aircraft. You can see widespread cloud coverage is what we've been dealing with most of the day. These are actually our cameras that normally overlook the city. You can barely make out the Jefferson building here. I just show you this to illustrate that, yes, we have been dealing with cloudy conditions throughout most of today, low hanging clouds. You can see slightly decreased visibility at Philadelphia International Airport. But overall, when we're talking about Northeast Philly, our visibility was at 6 miles. Right now, it's down to 5 miles. We're still seeing light rain showers. Our rain totals for the entire day are only going to range between 1/3 of an inch up to 1 inch. So this is not even an incredibly strong system bringing a lot of rain or flooding rains or anything like this. This is a typical rainstorm that we're dealing with throughout today. Our wind speeds even right now are still ranging between about 5 to 12 miles per hour sustained.
Yo. Let me drop that link. Hold on a second.
Hey, right now we're showing you more of the neighborhood perspective. So we're at Bustleton and St. Vincent. Cottman is just on the other end over there. So if you're familiar with the area, that's where the businesses are, Roosevelt Mall area. If you come over this way here on St. Vincent, this gives you a look at the neighborhood, some of the homes affected in this area. You can see police line this road all the way down to the boulevard, down to Roosevelt Boulevard area. Police have this area shut down to all road traffic. They're also not letting people really walk by. If they are going by, they're saying, where do you live? And they're letting people go into their homes if needed to get belongings. We know people who were going into their homes, they told us the power and gas are off to their homes, most of them in a little bit more near where this crash happened. So people are going in to gather their belongings while they can. Others not allowed to stay on this street for long at all. We were even asked to leave this area. Police have this area pretty tight. They're asking people to stay away. While we were here, we were speaking to some people who were able to go in, some people who saw this happen. Again, we've been talking about just these intense moments of fear and shock, people who saw this happen. Some people describing stepping out of their homes just to see the fire. We've heard people talk about the homes on fire, the cars on fire. just catastrophic scenes. I just spoke with another man. He was in the shopping plaza, stepped outside, and then just ran the other direction. He's actually walking around right now because he can't get to his car. So he's waiting for some friends to pick him up over here. Of course, debris all in that area near the shopping center. And then a little bit earlier, I spoke with a man who is at the gas station just maybe a block and a half from where the crash happened. And he saw it happen. He closed the door because of all the debris coming his way. And then he says he actually ran towards it, could see the fire, could see.
All right, man. If y'all just joining, I was on the main channel. I just wanted to kind of cover this live. I would have been looking into it myself anyway. And sorry, hold on. I can't see my. I got to do something here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now I'm in business. There we go. This is what I needed. But yeah, I was doing just kind of looking at the initial reports from that plane crash in Philadelphia, trying to get some callers in here now. See if you guys want to. If anybody got anything to say about this? We've seen a few. Copman Avenue. Seen a few initial reports that are kind of. I'm trying to see what this is. Sorry, hold on.
So a piece of metal from the plane came through.
Yeah, they just broke the window.
Did they take it from you?
Not from me, but one of my managers. Yeah, the guy was sitting right here.
So it came through the window and landed all the way over here.
This is that same guy that was breathing hard on the other one.
All the way here in the seat.
Yeah.
Was somebody eating at the time?
Yeah, yes.
They didn't get hurt though, right?
No, I think it hit his head.
It hit the customer in the head?
Yeah.
Okay. But luckily everybody's safe. But something flew through the window. You had no idea. Did you hear the plane crash?
No, I came in actually after like a half an hour.
Crazy. So just that tiny piece. They showed it in his hand. Does anyone know what that is? That's a That's a USB. That's a thumb drive. You know, Skate and Destroy says I have grass in my yard in Minnesota. Global warming, dog. Yo, that's a crazy piece right there. They should have kept that shit, auctioned that shit off on eBay. Okay, this was completely unhinged. I saw this one earlier.
Getting fired from the UPS store by this cuck loser, fucking coward, cuck loser, won't even fire me at the beginning of my shift, waits till the end of my shift. Here he is.
I wonder why this guy got fired here. He seems a little bit unhinged.
Darren, the cuck fucking loser from 1892, who's a fucking loser who doesn't know shit about running a business, and he's gonna let an alcoholic fat fuck named Joe fire somebody with 10 years of experience because he complained that Joe won't train my fucking coworkers, and Joe puts nigger on the fucking radio, and Joe drinks next door and won't tell shit to my coworkers because he's a cuck fucking loser coward, just like Darren, the cuck fucking loser coward loser fucking cunt.
Yo, bro, snap, bro. Is that Talcott right there? That's Talcott. What's up, Denise? JT, good to see you. Daniel Luna. Bro, these are people out here insane. That dude was at UPS store for 10 years, bro. He just looks crazy. He just has that soy face. So to me, this is like just like interactive media. Like, okay, it happened, right? But now anyone with a channel, like, you're forced to talk about this for the next 2 or 3 days or whatever until the next big thing comes. And Like, how could you not, man? Like, if this is kind of your wheelhouse, if this is the lane you were in, you're forced to come on here and cover that. And because of that, and because everyone wants to have some breaking thing or some different take than everyone else, then it exponentially increases, the different amounts of conspiracies and narratives that you're going to see.
Quase que a nossa casa pegou fogo. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus.
Fucking screaming.
Ai, meu Deus, nossa casa pegou fogo. Ai. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus. Ai.
Too much screaming, man. You women are nuts. Can make the vids larger. That I can only make them so big. Yeah, this is God's wrath here on these Eagles fans. What the hell is this, man? Goofies of Chicago car crash. Car crash into a home. Teens jump into another vehicle and leave the scene. Yo, Stephen David, throwing down $4.99. Appreciate you, my man. It's Friday night, man. I know y'all got paid. I know y'all just got paid. Let's go. I'm just playing. Anything is appreciated. Also have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Get chalked up. We out here grinding in 2025. We out here grinding. Dr. Disrespect just got remonetized. I'm back on the grind. Streamer 2K25 right here. Yeah, FAA turned away qualified air traffic controllers based on their race. Where's Smith, man? I was waiting for Smith to just come spurg, bro. I know he's got all the damn... Whoops, that's the wrong link there. Hold on. It's just the same one over and over, this Allah Akbar one. Crazy. Is there any interference that is causing aircraft incidents in the U.S. today? A small plane accident on Cotman Avenue, Philadelphia Roosevelt Boulevard. I mean, when you're crying like that, but filming at the same time, like, wouldn't you just get out of there instead of sitting there filming? Yeah, and then every other thing too, you'll see this narrative like, oh, all these planes are crashing, and the real reason they're doing that is because they don't want you to look over here, like something else is happening over here. There was a plane crash in Santa Barbara. I swear I thought there was one earlier today. These are all the same. All the same clips, man.
Some word out of northeast Philadelphia of what's believed to be a small plane crashing into a number of houses there. Waiting for some pictures there. I think we have them.
What's up, my guy?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Zizzy?
How you doing, man? I only had one thing to say, really. In that first video you showed with the guy talking about something dropping out of the sky, you can actually see on the left side of the screen, you can see the tail It's red. It's got the little ambulance symbol on it. I don't know if you noticed that, because you were asking if it was a missile.
Right.
And
Yeah, let me see if I can find that clip again. I don't know. I'll have to just go back and play the one I just did. I think I don't know how to find that exact one. But so you could see like the tail or something you're saying?
yeah, I didn't even hear the story beforehand until you started covering it, and I just saw the ambulance symbol, and I was like, "That's an ambulance, dude. That's an ambulance." And then I saw later it was an ambulance flight. So
Crazy. No, it wasn't that one. I know which one you're talking about. I think it might be this
yeah,
one.
it was the very first one. You were making fun of.
Bro, what the fuck?
Nah, it's the white guy talking about something falling out of the sky, and you were
Yeah,
like,
the guy that was saying that it fell. I know what you're talking about.
"Yeah."
I'll just have to play it right off my channel here. Hold on. Let's go through my. Man, you ain't got no flight scheduled, do you?
Nah, dude.
No flights coming up.
Nah, it's been a while. I love flying though. This ain't gonna scare me.
You're like, fuck it. Oh, not my internet don't want to work, of course.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of strange though, man. It didn't take much time with him being in office, right?
Right. But then it's crazy
And
that
that's-
people would even blame him.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like some Trump tard, but the dude's been in for like a week. How could you blame him? Was it this one?
Well, he has been doing a lot of stuff. I think that's why, right? But I think it's strange too, because I remember this, right? We all remember this, like when he was in office, and I guess at least on my end, I forgot this whole cycle, right? With Biden, right? The only thing we really got out of Biden was just the 2 wars, right? And then Trump comes back into office, and the whole thing starts hyping up again.
Biden presidency sucked, man. Nothing was happening. It's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
This dude's like bam, bam, bam. Every day something happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not want to play for whatever reason. It's just too much truth, man. They can't handle it. That's what's going on. How long you been looking into all this types of shit?
I don't know, man. Growing up, it was easy to see something was wrong with the world. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, like how old would you say? Like you figured some shit out, or maybe not figured it out, but like you started noticing some weird shit.
I don't know. I was young, probably early teens. I'm 26 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously with when Trump came into office, that kind of showed everyone a lot.
Damn, yeah.
What is it, dog?
This one.
Yeah. Here we go. So he gets closer, and it's on the left side there.
Right here.
Okay.
What is it? What could it possibly be?
No, it's a car.
It's Elon Musk Tesla Roadster that he put in space. Crash landed on Earth.
Oh, right there. Yep.
Yep, that red part.
Yep, you can see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Smith? We got Smith in the house.
What's up, man? Hey, I'm not saying it's Trump's fault, but I just don't feel like he's not at fault either.
Well,
How
could you blame the guy if he's only been in there a week, though?
Office, we had the attack in Vegas.
Oh, you're breaking up real bad, Smith.
Did you hear that rumor that the chopper took off from Langley? I think that might have just been a rumor, but
I heard that, yeah, and then I heard a bunch of different shit. They were saying it was taken off from all kinds of places, but I didn't. And they know most people won't go double check it. I used to be all into that, like double checking shit. And now it's just like, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you can tell something's fishy, I mean, that's kind of the main point.
Right. And I mean, there's too many like eyewitness accounts to just say it's like fake, you know, like did a plane actually crash? Like, yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of fucking videos.
Yeah.
Trying to find some new shit though.
I just feel like that's so unlikely to happen in DC right after an election out of all places and times, right? Just, I mean,
Right. Well, this is the one we just spent forever looking for, and then it's this one. I'm trying to find some new footage. We are under attack, this guy says. I mean, that's what they might want you to think, right? I mean, maybe we are, but how do you got the two planes? The did you see the one about the DC one where they said Lockheed Martin had the remote control Blackhawks? That's what I was gonna pull that up. I totally forgot. Let me pull that up.
No, I know people have said it's a drone or it was remote controlled, but I don't know.
What's up, Smith?
All right, I was having some connection issues. I can't sit out in my car. I was trying to say the last time Trump was in office, there was an attack in Vegas. Vegas is known for card magic. The first 22 cards of the tarot deck are Trump cards. There's 78 cards total. He's 78 years old. On his 78th birthday, that was 77,777 days after Venezuela was founded. New York is overrun by Venezuelans. Trump is from New York. I don't know how it's funny. It's coincidental, I guess.
Yeah, just like the connections, man.
Yeah, your presentation is funny. It's entertaining, I should say, not funny.
Yeah, I always do AI voice when I do my own videos because I'm like, I feel bad bringing it to people. And so I don't put the shit out there. But people react to content. I want them to react to my comments. I wanted you to react live to the Philadelphia Eagles having 666 all-time wins between the playoffs and the regular season. And if they lose in the Super Bowl, they're going to have their 666th win. They beat the Commanders, who have 666 all-time wins between the playoffs and the regular season. Anybody? It's just numbers, Smith.
Not to mention it was the 33rd. It had been 33 years since the Commanders made it to the championship game as well.
Yeah, like something like that. But what I was saying is it was 666. And what I've been trying to tell people is the connection between sports and Back to the Future and false idol worship. And the original false idol was the Golden Bull with Aaron and Moses. And that's Jordan, the first billionaire athlete with the all-mocking tongue. People don't want to hear it. I'll just dip out.
He just rage quit. Yo, shout out to Smith. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. So there was that Black Hawk that hit the plane in DC, and then there was this going around that Lockheed Martin demonstrated this remote Black Hawk technology in DC 2 weeks before the election.
Craft, come up.
Oh, excuse me.
We're working hand in hand with the Army.
When was this?
To modernize
2 weeks.
to incorporate new
A month ago.
technology, new capabilities.
So two weeks before the election, so that would have been in November. So maybe the end of September, because I think November 5th was the election day.
And one critical technology of all these things is autonomy. And that brings me here today.
Are we really going to fly this optimally piloted autonomous Black Hawk in Connecticut from 300 miles away right here in Washington, D.C.? And the answer is a resounding yes, we're going to.
What's with their glasses? This African American hawk right here. This ain't even a Black Hawk no more.
You're going to see the aircraft come up to a stabilized hover, and this is going to simulate contested logistics operations where we would have a ground crew hooking up a sling load to the aircraft.
And this aircraft is holding position remarkably well.
Crazy. No comment. Okay, this was just uploaded a day ago though, but
I mean, you've played with little drones before, right? I guess I'm not surprised.
yeah, I just went and toured this it's like a destroyer battleship that's retired. It's docked on the coast here, and you can go tour it. And inside of it, it has the first ever drone. I gotta find my phone. I could upload the picture, and it's basically just a small helicopter. And the dude said it just has a line of sight controller where you would just hold this controller and like a Wii controller. That's how you would control it back then. And that shit was from the fucking 60s or something. So yeah, to think they couldn't remote a larger craft to me seems far-fetched.
Yeah, by the way, I didn't even think about the piece of just the fact that it was over the water, right? So there weren't any civilians. I didn't even consider that until you brought it up.
Right. There's no what do they call that shit? I forget the word. The casualty. I can't remember the word right now. The collateral damage.
Yeah.
Why is it? There's always some crazy shit on Twitter. I'm trying to like look some shit up, and they'll always be sneaking in some weird shit in the little feed.
Well, so the other thing is, right, so there was the Santa Barbara thing, and then there was that other thing that said it was a UFO, but we don't really know what that was. But obviously, you know, for the last year or two, you know, they've been pushing the whole UFO thing. And I just think that this kind of might tie into that, right? I think this is going to have more people watching the skies, to say the least.
Yeah, Trump did come out and say that the drones were from the U.S. It wasn't foreign drones, but that's basically all he said. He didn't say anything more than that. So I don't know how that really ties in, but if there's drones out here targeting this shit, it's the damn deep state drones. Is that what he's trying to imply or what? I don't know really.
Yeah, the deep state DEI drones, man.
Yeah, it's a DEI drone. I'm trying to find some new footage, bro. Okay, 4 days in a row it says planes have hit. 3 of the 4 planes have crashed. The 4th injured 40 people. What were the other? I need to look up the other ones.
That was crazy, that part about the 666 Eagles wins. Wow.
Right. And then he's like, no one cares. Yeah, it's interesting, dude. I want to hear more about it. And he just rage quits.
No, I love that stuff. I know some of it's hit and miss, but he's seeing stuff that I'm not seeing, that's for sure.
Right. So does that mean then that the Eagles are going to lose so that they have 666 and wins and 666 losses? But now they have this Philadelphia plane crash, so now they can have Philadelphia strong. Just like when the Patriots won after 9/11.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. Yeah, where's the other plane? I'm trying to find the. Okay, there were the 2 planes that collided on the border of DC and VA. So that's 2 from the day before yesterday. Okay, yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, that military plane that dropped out of the sky. I forgot about that. Yeah, this was just the other day.
Yeah, I haven't heard of most of these, to be honest with you.
Yo, what is this? Oh, this is 2021. Never mind. This one shows people like hanging. It says they're hanging on that plane tires and falling off, like these little specks. That's crazy right there.
Is that the pullout or whatever?
Yeah, where's the it's like a military plane. See, if you type plane crash, it's just gonna bring up that one. The dude, the pilot parachuted. Maybe if I put that in there.
Smith said, "Bring him back up. He'll blow your mind."
Okay, well, here, let's go. Let's go, Smith. I did the stream for you, Smith. Come up and give you the floor, bro. Yeah, this one right here.
Gosh, dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's got to be like, I mean, if you look at the totality of it all, you got to, I guess, conclude like EMPs or something that's targeting these planes would be the only thing that would make sense to me. Peace out, Jeremy. I wish I had it like more together so I could just kind of doing it on the fly here. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, clearly, I think right after office, I think if it's, I think the theme is kind of, you know, for safety, right? I think, you know, this is kind of to solidify Trump as president, right? You know, now we have outside risks, and now we got to trust in Trump, obviously, and all that. So, or not,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
if you're
well,
on the
at
other
first
side.
I thought they were trying to blame it all on like DEI and like unqualified pilots and air traffic control people and stuff. So we'll see where they go with this one from tonight. We'll see if it's like a tranny pilot or something. What's up, Smith?
Yeah, what up? I didn't rage quit. I just, man, it's not about Smith. I'm shit. I did third person there. I've been drinking.
Okay.
Did you see my video though that I put out there?
No, where's
I
it?
privated it because it sucked. I put it raw Jew burger the first time I posted it, and then EBT made fun of me, said it was AI voice, and I agree. But the message was there was the LA fire. It took place 88,880 days after LA was founded. And that fire, what was I trying to say? Oh, that fire took place 38,830 days after the biggest wildfire in American history, they say, that destroyed 38 communities. That took place in Minnesota. It was 38 days after the founding of Fort Bragg. Like the attacks that took place 38 days before the Super Bowl in NOLA, because there's no LA. They burn it down. They're all actors anyways.
Bam.
You know? Not about me, man.
Oh, excuse me. How does this connect to Kobe Bryant?
Because Kobe is Jacob is Israel. And that's where I was not on point when I first came to panels. I wanted people to hear the message. Kobe is Jacob is Israel. Is Israel, do I agree? No, I don't. Does the Bible talk about it? It does. So it's probably pretty important. Kobe took the most shots all time. He's not with us, but from the invention of the shot clock until the day before Kobe was born, 8,888 days. And Trump's the 45th president, and some called it a cult, and a cult is a horse, and a cavalier is a horseman. And from Trump's birth until the Cavaliers' first NBA game, 8,888 days.
Okay, that's the thing.
It's God's appointed times. It's not Smith's. It's not
I
me.
agree. I agree.
I want people to be fascinated by God. That's my point.
Why is the NBA like the linchpin of all your theories? That's what I don't get.
I have some football. Look at the football one. What day did the first NFL game ever take place? October 3rd. From octagon meaning 8. It took place on the 3rd of October, 38. The NBA was founded 3rd of August, 1949. 38.
My birthday.
It will make sense if people listen. It will. It's the reign of BO, not only the reign of Barack Obama, but the rainbow. And the rainbow is symbolized for Noahide laws, as in Jew burger. And from somewhere over the rainbow to Obama's birth, 8,338 days. There's one NFL game in history with a score of 3-8, and that game took place 3 days before Obama was born. Someone tell me where I'm wrong. Someone tell me where it's Jewmatria, because it's not. That stuff is so fake and such a distraction. Did you hear they said 100 and something Jewish whatever, and that equals, who the fuck cares? It's spell magic. What I'm saying is these are God's appointed times, and the time is finite. Jim Bob. Can't say that on anybody else's panel. I'll get booted. Jim Bob. I'm not out here to get him. Why can't we be brothers in Christ together?
How does Gerald Ford tie into this then?
Gerald, what's his name? The 38th president?
The 38th president, Gerald
Ford. Gerald Henry, what's something? Lynch Ford, as in
Rudolph,
MLK?
Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. No, it's Lynch. Isn't he the 38th president? His real name is Lynch.
Okay, his real name is Leslie Lynch. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Like MLK. And last year was the 38th anniversary of MLK.
His name is Lynch King.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
like Rodney King or MLK. And from the founding of Spokane until MLK Day, the first one, 38 days. You'd have to hear my Spokane stuff. It's hottest day ever, the day Obama was born. It's the Lilac City because it was a lie to lock us down. Lilacs are from the Syringa family, and that's where the word syringe comes from, because it was a lie to lock us down.
Damn, bro.
All glory to Jesus Christ.
That's
not me. I'll delete everything on my channel. Open your Bible.
Yeah, can you count cards, Smith? The chat wants to know if you can count cards.
No, I can't, but there's 52 cards in a deck. On his 52nd birthday was Jordan's last shot.
On whose 52nd birthday?
Trump's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the last shot is on Trump's 52nd birthday.
Yeah, in Salt Lake.
The Trump card.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Bam. So Kobe is Israel. What's Jordan then? Is he Jordan? Jordan is Jordan.
Well, Jesus was baptized in the Jordan River. When they go west of Judea, that's Jordan. Jesus is from Galilee, which means beyond Jordan. I mean, I could just keep going. It's Jordan.
Then who's Pippin?
He's nobody. He's nobody.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel.
Who's getting shot in a rap song over a pair of Pippins? It's Jordan. It's Jordan. Where's he putting his name? On your sole of your feet. On your sole.
Damn, bro.
Your your shoes have a tongue too.
And what about LeBron? What about LeBron James? Do you have any connections? I've been coming up with this connection.
Yes, the whole thing about the 38 special and him passing Kareem.
Yeah, hold on.
I should unprivate my video. We just hit 38 minutes.
Yeah, you get to like a damn 38 minutes on the dot, bro. You get to like wishy-washy or something. Just leave the videos up. Don't worry about if they get views.
It's something to do with my work, man. Because it's about your works. I got fired from my last job after I told people it was about your works. And so I'm a regular guy. I got to provide for my family. So
okay. What about LeBron James? It seems like the NBA is kind of going away from him now, and then he's threatening to start his own league. And I feel like they can pull the plug on him because he's obviously on roids and shit. They can reveal all that. So then you got LBJ is his name, and then there was that president called LBJ, and now Trump's trying to pin the JFK assassination on LBJ.
I like it. And LeBron's reunited with his son. It's the father and the son in the lake of fire.
Oh damn!
And
Kobe's the Holy Spirit or what?
No, but it's the 59th Super Bowl, and 59 days before Patrick Mahomes was born, there was the deadliest crash ever at O'Hare Airport. Weird. That's pretty weird because I told people this time fireworks, and on New Year's there was fireworks in Hawaii.
Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl then?
I don't care. To be honest, I don't care, and I refuse to make a prediction. I do.
But do you think they're trying to make it get the Eagles the 666th loss?
so they can have both. I don't know. But what I do think is astounding, I just told you that, and maybe you guys weren't impressed by the 59-59, but how about it was the 58th Super Bowl, and from Oprah's birthday to the Hawaii's governor is 58 days. That's kind of strange. And then you had the 57th Super Bowl, and Pat Tillman was from Arizona, and it was in Arizona. And from Pat Tillman's death to Kobe's death was 57 days. And then I could go back to the Super Bowl 2022, and Eminem's age was the zip code of Bethlehem. And Dr. Dre's age was the zip code of Bethesda, the healing pool where Jesus healed the man that was paralyzed for how many years, anybody? 38. Because they wandered in the desert for 38 years. I've been paralyzed for sin for what feels like 38 years. I'm a regular person.
All praise to Jesus. Smith is the PSYOP surfer, Jake says. So there was a question earlier that says it's not gematria. What you do, what do you call it?
I call it counting days. And for someone to say anything else is uninformed and disingenuous, because I think at some point people know they're just being disingenuous and trying to disregard it. If I was out here promoting myself, it'd be different.
They're just looking for a name for it, I think. I don't think they were shitting on it.
Yeah.
Who's Patrick Mahomes then?
Well, he's number 15. What's the 15th tarot card? I just told you about tarot cards. It's the devil.
Damn, he's the devil. And why does Taylor
15 or
Swift
XV in Roman numerals?
Why is Taylor Swift included in the Chiefs storyline?
Well, because Taylor Swift, Taylor 13, and what's Matthew 13? It's the parables. Jesus had 38 of them. Let me reiterate that. I just found that. Because people, I'll type something, and it's like they haven't heard it all, and they're like, and listen. That's the and. Listen. And you'll learn. That's all. So Taylor Swift, her favorite number is 13. 13 times 13 is 169. A little bit much. 169th day of 13, she was 8589 days old. Her boyfriend, husband, whatever, was born 8589. Probably coincidence, I guess. Probably coincidence.
What is going on his shirt right here? I don't know if I can make.
I don't know. Taylor Swift's probably a dude. I don't know what's going on with him.
You think it's a dude?
Maybe. I do think Beyonce
shirt?
is. I think they're all inverted. It's disgusting. They want to make good evil and evil good. And if you look at backmasking in Aleister Crowley, he wants to teach people to talk backwards.
Is this dude's shirt's guy? Am I tripping, or is this like somebody like clapping cheeks on his shirt?
Oh yeah,
it's like this dude's
and
like.
Is the woman pegging him?
No, it's like some dude's behind like some big fat bitch or something, like clapping the cheeks or something. What the fuck, dude?
She looks like she's. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
That's not your thing there? You're not into her?
No. Taylor Swift, because you reap what you sow. A Taylor like a needle in a thread. You know what I mean? Sow Toro, reap what you sow. And when you sow, you bury it. And his name's Barry. He's Barry Sotoro. I went right
Barry
back to that thing
Sotoro,
that I made
yeah.
up. The Bibles
yes, we
that I got
can.
almost laughed off of YouTube for. It's the Bibles. It's the two bulls from Chicago. It's not only Mike and Barry's and Jordan and Obama. It's Mike, Big Mike, and Barry. The Bibles.
Damn.
And Trump's their right-hand man. He's no better. Trump's the fucking magician, and Mega in the Church of Satan is the 5th ranking magician. 52 cards in a deck. They're Trump cards.
Bam.
Because I'm autistic.
Patrick Mahomes' wife play a part in this, or his little girlfriend? Or
Probably. I'm sure she does. I'm sure if I looked into it, I'm sure. Patrick Mahomes.
Let's look up his wife's birthday. August 31st is his wife's birthday.
I don't know, man. 83.
She turned 29.
Yeah, so that's all I know is it was the year of the snake took place on 1-29, and Revelation 12:9 is that old serpent.
And Samuel L. Jackson stars in Snakes on a Plane, and he's born the opposite of 129. He's born 921 days after Trump. To go back to my 38, because I'm sidetracking from somewhere over The Wizard of Oz until Ozzy Osbourne's birth is 38 days.
How many days since he bit the head off the bat?
I don't know.
Is that even
You'd
a
have
real
to look
story,
that
or
up.
is that just like a?
I mean,
think it's just
Provo
like
was
an
playing a
urban
clip.
legend.
It's like it's unreal. Provo was playing a clip about Stephen Baldwin, and from Stephen Baldwin's birth until the first day of the internet, which was the first day of 83, which is 38 in reverse. So he was talking about the Matrix. From Stephen Baldwin to the first day of the Matrix was 6079 days. Who am I?
No way.
Who am I? I'm just Smith. I'm just a John Doe. I ain't shit. I'm a piece of shit.
Your AI is what people in the comments
Yeah,
think.
the chat's convinced you're AI, bro. Well, it's EBT, really.
No, I think people get it.
Where's your boy Toilet Bowl Earth, man?
You know,
We
so
ain't-
what
we ain't seen
happened?
him.
I love that guy. I fucking love that guy. Fucking miss him.
We don't know what happened. I'm asking you what happened.
I think he's taking some time off or whatever. Good for fucking him. Good for him. Okay, lost my train of thought there.
No, I agree. Shout out to Toilet Bowl Earth. Oh man, we got more fake and gay in the house than we can handle. What's up, Soul Read Analytics? We got all the heavy hitters here tonight. Soul Read, what do you think about the plane crash in Pennsylvania tonight?
Hello, all. Sorry, I didn't hear it. What'd you say?
What do you think about the plane crash in Pennsylvania tonight?
I didn't even look at it, but you know how I think.
So it's fake and gay?
I don't know. It's in some way, probably. I'm sure it's coded in some crazy ass shit, but
Are you in like a internet? Are you in like a internet data center or something? I can hear the bits of information being transferred in my headphones. He's in the Hadron Collider right now.
Maybe he's the one that's AI.
Damn. Maybe you're the AI shit. Maybe
I am too.
Maybe we all the AI shit. These people out here acting like AI though, the people.
Yeah.
yo, everything keeps repeating. Is everyone getting a bunch of repeat?
Like you hear some feedback.
The fuck?
Do you still have YouTube open as well?
He might. Here, hold on. I gotta share my screen here. Hold up.
No, I think he was right with the YouTube.
Okay, this lady here, this is the lady they were trying to say was the pilot of the Black Hawk helicopter. So she went on and said, yeah, it's not me.
This is Joe Ellis. I
Yeah, this is the one they were saying was like the tranny pilot.
am a Black Hawk pilot with Virginia Army National Guard. I understand some people have associated me with the crash in DC, and that is false. It is insulting to the families to try to tie this to some sort of political agenda. They don't deserve that. I don't deserve this. And I hope that you all know that I am alive and well, and this should be sufficient for you all to end all the rumors. I also have a statement. The Department of Defense is responsible for casualty notifications. There were no Virginia National Guard personnel on that Black Hawk that collided with the jetliner Wednesday evening. Thank you. Interesting.
That solves it. Fucking Tiffany Dover's still alive. That's definitely a chick's voice too.
That's definitely AI. She's like, yeah, this is gonna put this conspiracy to rest. Like, no, Have you
And
not
the
seen
official
the
statement
final
from the Department of Defense.
the final experiment? Or even that they're like, oh, this shit's fake. It's AI. What do you think about the final experiment, Smith?
Fake snakes on a plane. Isn't that weird that he dies and he's from Plains, Georgia, and Pontius Pilate has Jesus killed because it's snakes on a plane, and that comes out right before.
Damn Pontius Pilate.
And then you got the vector snake tongue on NASA's logo because NASA means to deceive, and the original snake was in the garden. The feathered serpent boa chasing his own tail online in his endless loops to try to discount God. He's the discount God. He's bullshit. The fuck out of here, London McLovin. London McLovin, here's your shout out, faggot.
Damn, bro.
Telling me that you're 666 Antichrist with your fake chemic bullshit. You haven't heard Billy Carson got destroyed. It's all fake.
Oh yeah. Oh, he believes in that Kemet shit.
Oh God, he was doing that today. I still have him clipped on my other channel called Smith Dub, where he's saying, I'm not 666, but I'm Antichrist, you could say. Yeah, weird. Weird, dude.
Does he love that Amon Hillman dude?
Oh, he loves all that stuff. He's so esoterically cool, bro. It's in style. It's you're of the world if you love to hate on that shit. I don't want to be of this world. This world sucks. But while I'm here, I care about my brother and sister. Yes, I do.
Man, Drew, how did you come across that Amon Hillman guy?
Oh, I don't even remember where I first heard of him, but he's fucking nuts, bro.
That was blowing my mind.
He's like, oh yeah, he's huge now, bro. He's on that Danny Jones channel. He's got 2 new ones on Danny Jones. That let's see, he's got one that came out today. They came out with the new one today, 9 hours ago. 75,000 views already in 9 hours, and they put him against this fake ass exorcist. The guy is like charlatan, like a snake oil salesman. But then they try to make it seem like he's baiting like a real like theologian or some shit. And I haven't watched it, but I'm assuming Amon probably fucks this guy up in the debate because this guy's a total fucking dipshit idiot.
Man,
This
that's
guy says-
bad, man. Dipshit to dipshit.
Yeah, definitely.
The Bible talks about gradually being transformed into the image of Christ. That can take a lifetime. It certainly can take a lot of years or months.
Yeah, this guy's like says he performs like I can't remember 50,000 exorcisms or some shit in his life, some insane number. He's got fucking Amon on here.
Could it actually be, Bob, that he was kind of doing creepy things?
Bob, the stage is yours.
Are you suggesting that Christ was a pedophile?
No, I'm saying.
Are you saying that he was a pedophile?
No,
Are
I'm
you
saying
saying
the
that?
text says that Jesus
Are
Christ.
you saying that Christ was a
No,
pedophile
I
based
have-
upon
no, I'm
what
not.
you think the text said?
I think what he's saying is no, he doesn't believe that he's not stating his own beliefs.
No, I
what
have
he's
no
saying
arguments.
is he's
Yeah.
repeating.
I'm not interested in arguments. I'm saying the text. I want the real Jesus.
That
when Jesus
is
was arrested.
intellectual dishonesty.
Yeah, that is pretty intellectually weak to not say this is what I'm saying. He just said, well, that's what the text says. Yeah, Danny Jones is a big time fucking weirdo too. Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
crazy. That dude's got 1 million subs too, watching him.
Danny Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Amon keeps growing too. He was not even at 40,000 not that long ago. I just looked today. It's 42,000. So he's growing real quick. Yeah. EBT says Danny Jones is gay for Amon. They're definitely queers together for sure. 100%, no doubt about it. He said Chewy was going to be in this video. I didn't watch. I won't watch it either. It's just I can't handle too much. It's kind of funny for a minute.
Yeah.
Did he bring his daughter out though? He probably pimped his daughter out to fucking Danny Jones.
I don't know if you follow UFC at all, but did you hear about Bryce Mitchell by any chance?
Yeah, I did actually. Let me pull that up on X. First, while I have this page up, let me just talk about this and then I'll pull the other one up. So before the DC plane crash, if you're old enough to remember this, Tanya Harding popped out of nowhere and put up a weird video on X. It got 10 million views. And then Nancy Kerrigan came out crying about the Black Hawk hitting the plane because there was figure skaters on the plane. And so these people haven't been relevant in years. And then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere before this. And then she's somehow directly involved with this.
I didn't want to interrupt you, Drew, but did you hear also too? Tanya Harding on the day of the crash opened her X account and said, "Oh, I just figured out how to use this," and a bunch of figure skaters die. It's like if people can't see past the rituals, I actually think people did die in this, and they did, in these different events. How is this happening? How do they? I don't know how they coordinate it all. It's a spiritual realm. That's how.
And I actually wanted to cover this kind of recently. I didn't know I should have been. I always got to just go with my gut, and I wanted to. But then the only reason I didn't, because when I started like investigating into it, I saw that Russian Vids had already done a video on it like years ago, exposing this. So if you guys don't know the story, this lady here was like some top figure skater, and then her rival was Tanya Harding, and then Tanya Harding supposedly paid some guys to like hit her in the knee with a crowbar before the Olympics. So then they just so happen to have this camera set up. They just so happen to have this camera set up while she's doing just some basic practice, and then so the camera's there right after she gets hit in the leg for this psyop. And this was like a huge story, and it was a huge Olympic event and one of the most watched at the time. It was the third most watched sports event ever at the time this happened, because they let the Tanya Harding skate in here, even though that would never really happen in real life. But they said she threatened to sue, so they let her skate. And then in the Olympics, and Nancy Kerrigan didn't even win the gold medal. Neither did Tanya Harding, though. But so fake.
Why? I don't know, some hard black stick. Something really, really hard.
Something hard and black. I was hit with something hard and black. Yeah, definitely some Drew wrote that script for her.
Help me. We're gonna get you right.
This is way before the day of like crisis actors, so no one thought to question this. But if you look at it now, it's so fake. Her crying's fake. You wouldn't carry her off like this. They just got some guy carrying her. You would get some kind of stretcher or something, and especially if she's like not that far away from the Olympics and you're trying to make sure she's not injured. But anyway, that was a huge faking gay psyop from way back in the day. Most people probably never thought to look back at it after all these years. It definitely doesn't hold up to scrutiny, though. What was the dude's podcast name, Zizzy?
What's that?
The Bryce dude, Bryce Mitchell.
Oh, it's Ark Insanity.
Is that his name's Bryce Mitchell, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna find this little clip. You know Dana White's fucking shitting bricks.
He's so pissed, dude. He's so pissed.
I really don't think that he was, because I honestly think that Hitler was a good guy based upon my own research, not my public education indoctrination. I really do think before Hitler, he was a guy to go fishing with.
I'm not.
He wanted to purify it by kicking the greedy Jews out that were destroying his country and turning them all into gays. They were gaying out the kids. They were queering out the women. They were queering out the dudes. They were, you know what her first tranny surgery ever was? Happened to be in Germany before Hitler took over. You know the books that everybody makes fun of Hitler burning? You know what the books was? Queer books. Hitler burned queer books because Hitler didn't want a bunch of queers destroying his nation. They can't produce children.
But what about
this guy? Looks so uncomfortable on the right. You know this guy's been watching Nick Fuentes. This dude. Definitely.
Yeah, so this was his first episode of his podcast.
Yeah,
first and last.
And he's an MMA fighter, if you guys don't know who that is. But then, yeah, this is his first podcast, Ark Insanity. Shout out to Ben. I think Hitler was a good guy, and I'd go fishing with him, he said. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what we get. You know, with the internet, people can pretty much say anything, right, and get popular.
I do think this is where they're bringing the mainstream consciousness, though, is into the anti-Semitism, or at least American consciousness, I should say. Bring them into the anti-Semitism. I feel like it's already exploded. And when you see it, because you see it from the perspective of what happened in the last whatever so many years with trans kids and everything, it gets pretty off the fucking rails. I'm still of the belief that Hitler is the same actor that played Walt Disney.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
That's where I'm at with it.
Walt Disney's from Chicago.
Walt Disney?
Yeah. Walt Disney, Oprah, Obama, Jordan. They're all pretty culturally significant. You know,
Based
I
on my
told you
own research, not my.
What?
Oh no, I was just going to say that the guy who created penicillin was born 3838 3 days after America was founded. 3838 3 days later, Oprah's first show. Oprah's first show, because it was X marks the spot and X is Chi and X is Chicago. It's Chica, go away. And when I said it was X marks the spot was 24, the days were cut short. I'm not giving you a date. I'm not saying anything. Jesus dies for 2,000 years. Someone do the math. It's coming up like in 7 years, and I don't know what lasts 7 years, but there's something that lasts 7 years.
Well, that's under the assumption that he was 33.
That's under the assumption that the 7 Years' War actually took place in the 1800s, but I do know of a 7 Years' War, and it's coming up. And this time, fireworks, and I told you it was 38, and from Israel's president to Iran's president is 38 days, and from their prime minister, 83 days apart. I'll debate anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Hey, Smith, did you see Jim Bob did a fucking skit and ripped off your whole shit?
I didn't. And how gay is that of him to have me blocked 2 years later? You know, I originally went on his and your channel. It was the day before the king's coronation, and I felt a need to get the message out there. It's made somewhat of a difference. You know, my mom told me tonight, you can't save everyone. I will try. I will try. I've taken a different approach. I'm not, but wow.
Yo, let me play this clip for you, dude. He stole Smith's whole fucking shtick. He's not really on this, Piers Morgan. It's just like a skit.
Thanks for having me, Pierce. As you know, I've been a truth seeker since 2001 when those planes hit the buildings.
Just explain, Jefferson, for those who have not read as much as you had, but what are the key things that have emerged in the last 20 years that have led you to that conclusion?
Did you know Mr. Beast, one of the most famous YouTubers in the world, got engaged on January 1st to a woman who wrote a book called Marked Children? Obviously, Mark the Beast, in the 27th book of the Bible, released 27 days after her 20th.
He's so gay.
Mr. Beast, coincidentally, is also turning 27 in the same year.
Hey, pause this though, real quick.
You didn't respond to about the connect.
Hey, shout out to Jesus Christ, because LeBron's 38 game took place on 2-7, the 38th day. You fucking idiot, Jim Bob. My brother in Christ, who refuses to let me back on his show, but wants to let the grifting prostitute Flow State. Oh, no, wait. Prostitutes didn't talk bad about Jesus. So Jesus was okay with the prostitutes. What does Flow State do? He has 8 hours live streams trashing Christianity. Jesus is, if they're not for us, or if they're not against us, then they're for us. He's against you, Jim Bob. He's against you. And yet I still try to forgive Flow State. I don't go out of my way, but for him to still do this, what is your point? Do you know that Jesus was number of the transgressors? I see your fucking super chats. Fuck you, Jim Bob. I'm out of here. I am rage quitting, not at you or anybody else, but it's bullshit. YouTube is fake and fucking gay. It's all fake and gay. Who wants to debate me? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody want to hear the message? Are we just getting super chats, Jim Bob? You know who else did cartoons? Disney. And they're weird with kids. You fucking weirdo. No wonder you married an Asian. You got a small dick, faggot.
Damn. Damn, mic drop by Smith. Yeah, Jim Bob doing the Smith impersonation. I can't even talk. On his little skit here.
connection between Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama, which I exposed on 170th day after Barack's birthday. And in Gematria, Jennifer Aniston equals 173. Leave the World Behind, a Netflix special produced by Barack Obama, had a Friends theme all throughout, and Matthew Perry died the same year it was released. I also told you when LeBron James went from the 17th state of Ohio to the Lakers on the first day of the 7th month. I told you, Pierce, LeBron would win the 17th championship for the Lakers in his 17th season. And Kobe died the same year at 41 on the Pope's 41st day. LA equals 41. LeBron won the championship on Father-Daughter Day. The same exact scenario with Kobe Bryant dying in a helicopter.
Bro. Yeah, I think Jim Bob's doing a Smith impression there. What do you guys think? I think he's just imitation is the greatest form of flattery. That's what I think. All right, man. I gotta go to bed. I appreciate you for being here, Zizzy. Thank you, Smith, for calling in. I would like to go longer and longer. Maybe EBT will do a stream here after I'm done.
I just realized I was muted. My bad, man. I was asking that guy looked like he was wearing a wig, dude.
Yeah, that's
Sir
definitely a wig.
Beast, coincidentally,
He doesn't normally act like that. It's just like a little skit he's doing. I think he's just making fun of Smith. But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down because I gotta work in the morning, early as fuck.
I appreciate the streams, man.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. Hopefully, maybe even tomorrow night with EBT or something. Hopefully, EBT goes live later tonight. And thanks to everyone that was here. Don't fly on any planes. Appreciate your time and peace out.